Oh, fuck that. Nope. You. Welcome to the Meltdown. I'm Ice9, and today we're heading back into the morgue for Chapter 2 of Autopsy Simulator. Last time things got dark, real dark. The deeper we cut, the more the story started to bleed into something personal, and I've got a feeling we're not done with the nightmares yet. So grab your gloves, hold your breath, and let's see what secrets are waiting on the table this time. Alright, Chapter 2. Let's see what kind of horror lessons the dead have for us today.
Who the fuck did this? I don't have anything valuable. Money. They must have stolen the money. Oh god. Oh god. What am I supposed to do now?
I have some crackling in my headphones. It is driving me nuts. Where was the trinket box? Was it over here? Maybe not.
Great. That's all I need. Fuck! What if it was Red Pete?
Man, this guy and his volume, I tell you what.
Pills. I can't get my thoughts together. Christ. Why did the neighbors not report anything?
Starting to think he did it.
I'm calling Steven.
He did.
Now, Jack, I told you I'm going for a drink with you for another night in a row.
That's not why I'm ringing. Although I could do with one. Someone broke into my apartment.
What? Did anyone see anything? Have you called the police yet?
No, I don't think so. Anyway, no one contacted me. As for the police, I'm calling right now, officer.
All right. Do you want me to head around? Look for any trace evidence?
Something with the game. Yeah, it's something with the music.
I don't know.
No, it's not.
I guess not. Honestly, I don't have the strength to deal with it right now. I just want to lie down.
Then why'd you call him?
Because it's no trouble at all.
Damn.
I think so. I'm sorry. I just wanted to calm down a bit. I don't know. That's probably some stupid joke. Only money was stolen.
Money? From Alice's box? Oh, fuck. Listen, I can come over. I have the key. I'll drop by, do what I need to do, and you go get some sleep.
No, don't trouble yourself. Lately, I've been just so tired and distracted. I don't know. Maybe I forgot to close the apartment door on my way to work. If anything else is missing, I'll let you know and call the police.
All right.
Shit.
Just
Stealing my
make
money.
sure you close it tonight. If you see anything weird tomorrow, let me know. Whoever did this may be watching you.
I don't think anyone is dumb enough to come back.
You're probably right. Take care, Jack. If you need anything, call me.
I promise I will. Thanks, Steven. Sorry to bother you again. I've just been all over the place lately.
It's not a problem. Good night, Jack.
Good night. I guess I should clean this shit up. Where to start?
Oh, don't make me do this. Damn.
There you go.
It's gonna take forever.
To be honest, I could leave it like this.
It really wouldn't look much different,
I'm glad this didn't break.
to be honest. Okay. Where's my remote? I bet you that's what I was hearing. Like they already had that preloaded in because it went away.
Maybe I could barricade the door with this. I should pack this thing away. I have no interest in now I'm sure Alice's family should really have some of these. That's enough for now.
Well,
Geez,
she
I'm
was
exhausted.
pretty.
I'll get the rest in the morning. What a mess. Now if only I could blame this on the burglars.
Hmm? I didn't get that last part.
That's enough. I need to quickly change and finish getting ready.
See, he smokes too. Wasn't he saying that he wished the other guy would smoke outside or something?
I'm gonna be late for work again. Got my keys, got my files. Check. Oh yeah, I should take my pills.
That's what I keep hearing. Pop your Valium, buddy.
I feel like it takes me forever to finish these things. Time to go. Remember to close the door properly, Jack.
Lock that shit.
I'll ask the neighbors tomorrow if they saw anything suspicious.
Well, you don't lock your damn door, Jack. What's that? The hell's going on up there? Some domestic violence? Creepy baby stroller?
Ugh. I wonder if Ridley fixed the coffee machine.
Probably not. We know how Ridley is.
Maybe a bit optimistic. I'd better grab a coffee on the way. I'm exhausted. I wonder who Stephen brought in today.
Oh, another body.
Good morning, Mr. Ridley. No, he's not here yet? No, I'll deal with Adam.
Yeah, we need to take some more of those pills, buddy.
Almost there.
Too early for this shit.
Now for the tough part. The body needs to be moved.
Too early.
Where's Ridley when you need him?
Just flop it over.
Alright. I just need some gloves and my apron. Then I can get to work.
Well, they're right here. So I gotta put the apron on first.
I'm going to need my tape recorder for this.
Oh, the voice recorder. We know something's gonna happen. Okay. Maybe it wasn't then.
Awful. It would be good to finally repair the coffee machine.
Okay. It must be on the desk in the autopsy room. It must be in here. It is.
Autopsy dated November 22nd, 1991. I begin by verifying the identity of the Jane Doe. It's most likely Harper Lloyd, age 35. Found in a well-owned house by her neighbors, Leonard and Dorothy Chelsea.
Inside the well?
Reported missing. Firefighters found the body after the Chelsea family began complaining that their tap water tasted strange, and at one point had begun to smell and turn a dark color.
Oops. Bipolar
It is also
disorder.
known that the deceased was diagnosed with affective bipolar disorder. Harper was placed on drug therapy, which she dropped out of fairly regularly. During her treatment, she was under the care of her common-law partner, Richard Benson, professional truck driver. The last person who had contact with the deceased was her
Garden off of the
Harper's last
bedroom.
message read as follows.
Hmm.
I'm gonna take a shit in their stupid well. Then we'll see who has the last laugh. Nice one.
Sounds like an accident.
Police records also show that Mrs. Lloyd was in constant conflict with her neighbors. The constant parties and subsequent brawls made living in the area nearly impossible, especially when Lloyd's partner wasn't around. I proceed to open the bag and check the state of decomposition of the corpse.
Okay. This guy sits out. I'm flipping the power switch and getting the hell out of here.
Occurred before or after entering the water.
Holy.
That could have been worse.
I don't know how
I
much.
carefully removed the victim's clothes. The deceased was found. One shoe was missing. I'm going to need the camera to document all possible suspicious
Oh,
marks.
where's the other shoe?
Definitely the first thing that stands out is the very advanced post-mortem gigantism.
Is he talking about her breast cysts? Huh? Oh, they're just blurred out. Okay. Oh, I need to check the general.
The skin of the deceased appears very delicate, smooth, and relaxed from being in the water for a long time. The whole body is extremely pale. Post-mortem markings are seen on the underside of the body. That is, on the back, thighs, and calves of the deceased. It's likely that the deceased was lying on her back when she was fished out.
Nice. Feet? There's always a feet foot. Feet shot from the sky. I tell you what, that. Told ya.
The so-called washerwoman's skin on the feet. The deceased had indeed been in the water for a long time.
Something wrong with this guy.
There are some obvious scratches on the skin.
What else am I missing?
There are bruises and hemorrhages on the neck. These usually occur due to increased inhalation when fighting to breathe underwater.
Okay, what else am I missing? Seen it? I went away for a second. Where was it? Her hand?
The skin on the hands can be easily separated from the body. The separation takes the form of a glove.
That's disgusting. We need our photo board.
So, after the preliminary exam, it's time to take a closer look at this. Today's date, the deceased was clothed. Rigor mortis does not need to be checked. Based on the state of decay, you can be sure it has subsided.
Nope, nope, nope. We're not touching this. Hell no. Don't really want to do that.
Where there are obvious scratches on the skin, especially on the back and hands. These could be defensive wounds, evidence of some sort of altercation prior to death.
Or just falling down the well.
The spots have a purplish blue-red hue, which is a typical sign of the death.
What do you guys think? Post a comment. Let us know what you think the cause of death
We
is.
see thick white foam in the mouth of the deceased, resulting from pulmonary edema. Foam is a characteristic in deaths due to drowning.
Why is there an eye missing? That's what I want to know.
Yep, pretty typical. Liver mortis are formed as a result of putrefaction of blood in the veins. Due to the fact that the deceased was wearing shoes all the time, her feet nevertheless...
I don't want to look at that. Ugh.
No obvious signs of struggle. The skin on the hands would have easily peeled away from the flesh. Some of the fingers have already lost their nails. Okay, that's probably enough to indicate it. I'd better note that down in the records.
Okay.
There doesn't seem to be anything on marks found on the neck and foaming at the mouth. Those abrasions appear relative. Diffuse spots are caused by blood rotting in the veins. Considering the deceased's penchant for drinking alcohol, it could have been a mere accident. Hands heavily wrinkled from submersion in water, typical washerwoman's skin.
I did, didn't I?
Their distribution suggests that the victim was probably lying on her back when fished out of the water. In this case, the question is, was drowning an accident? Maybe it's just an abrasion, or maybe the result of a fight and being pushed into a well. Liver mortis of a different color could indicate poisoning with carbon monoxide, cyanides, or nitrates.
Oh, great.
However,
We gotta work.
This is not the case here.
Okay.
A simple trip, loss of balance, and as a result, you end up in a deep hole with no way out. Fortunately, the skin
Lady
on the
better
hands
not get
didn't
up.
fall off. Before I begin the dissection, I'll make sure the suggested identity is correct. The suitcase with the fingerprint equipment should be around here somewhere. Oh, here it is. With decomposing bodies, the tissue of the pads and the fingers tends to if the body of the deceased is well preserved, the fingerprint sheet should always be checked. Slipping fingers, too much or too little ink, or inaccurate hand position can make fingerprints illegible. I'm going to conduct a dactyloscopic examination. If in fact the deceased is in the police database, I will find her.
Do I need a syringe? No. Okay, so let's focus on the hands. Subject's hands to inject. Maybe I have to be out of this view. Really doesn't give you a way to do
Glycerin is injected successively between the nail and the skin of each finger. The substance then enters the fingertip, removing shrinkage and wrinkles.
That's kind of cool. You can see the fingerprints coming up. Wonder how accurate this game is.
Brush. Only when the skin is taut and elastic can you use ink.
Okay.
I think it's enough. In the case of drowning victims, you have to be extremely careful. The skin may fall off the hand like a glove when you take the print. I'll use the fax machine to add the print into the system.
Where's the fax machine? Oh.
Green button, and... Once the data uploads, I'll run the prints against the police database on the computer.
Okay.
Great. The data is there. Click upload. Now, go through the database and find a matching print. Expect possible hours of fun.
That's it.
One more. Analyze button. And we have a result. Everyone has a story to tell, even if it's just a police record.
What is her story? Oh, she looks like a crackhead.
The deceased turned out to be Harper Lloyd. That went smoothly. I'll print this out and attach it.
Disorderly conduct, aggressive behavior under the influence of alcohol, disorderly conduct, vandalism, aggressive behavior. Shoplifting, disorderly conduct. Shoplifting, holy lord. Petty theft, disorderly conduct. Alright. She's got quite the record.
I wasn't sure it would amount to anything, but the World Wide Web has been a blessing for speeding up my work.
I bet.
Great. Now I can go back to my inspection.
Cut
I'm
this.
adding the name of the deceased. I'll start the internal examination by taking fluid from the victim's brain. A needle inserted through the nose will do the trick.
Oh.
If the victim was alive when she fell,
Hell
she
no.
must have swallowed water fighting for her life. And then diatoms, characteristics of pooled water like a well, got into the... In the meantime, I'll check the sample under the microscope. I'm sure that these
At least we
algae
get to use a
traces
different
will
tool every
themselves.
time.
Now I need to adjust the knobs properly and place the diatom in the center of the slide. Diatoms are single-celled microscopic algae. I won't even notice an army of the aperture still needs adjust. Oh, I'm finally starting to see something here. And perfect.
That's perfect. Oh, right there.
It's not a dirty lens. And perfect.
We need to get closer.
Great. This way I'll see if I'm dealing with a large concentration of these algae. It's not a... And perfect.
Okay. Oh, we have to move it. WASD.
As expected, we find the aforementioned algae in the solution. Their upper part, epitheca, which overlaps the lower, hypotheca, is clearly visible. The presence of diatoms in the brain samples taken indicate that the deceased was certainly alive when she fell into the water and was possibly conscious.
Oof.
Since there were diatoms in the brain, it means that many more of them must have entered the body. Studies of the rest of the organs will most likely confirm this hypothesis. I can finally get to the practical part.
Get the scalpel.
I must be extra careful because the skin of the deceased is very stretched. I wouldn't want an explosion here.
Hell no, we wouldn't want one. Ugh.
You can immediately see a very large swelling of the organs. In addition, all internal organs are very congested.
I need the
I
lopper
proceed
things.
to remove the rib cage. It's easy to see that the ribs have been imprinted in the lungs. So, I'm going to start by drawing blood from the lungs for testing for diatoms.
Okay.
If diatoms were only present in the lungs, this would mean that the victim was placed in the well after death, and the perpetrator wanted to get rid of the corpse in this way. Now, I remove taking the lungs in my hand. I feel that the tissues have lost their elasticity, which is the result of water emphysema. In addition, there is significant swelling of the organs, and as a result, we have a nice imprint of the ribs. The emphysema itself, it's clear how far it's progressed, which is characteristic of drowning.
Okay.
Corpses found in water are worth examining with a tomograph. However, I can't count on such luxuries, so I must reach for a more archaic technology. A bucket and water.
Those damn doors. What is up with the light? Oh, hell no! I saw a hand. Hell no! We're just going back. We are going back to work. Hell no! No, we don't need that. We got buckets right here. Just make one of these a bucket. Really? There's always dead people floating across this damn.
Ooh, I hope no one dipped a mop in it. It's best to go to the lab for this.
I don't trust anything around here. I mean, I'd be taking medicine too if I was this guy. What do I do? Take the bucket to the lab sink. Oh, this isn't the lab, is it? This is...
Historically, The lung float test is used to detect infanticide. The water should be at room temperature. That's enough. To test for this, I have to place the lungs in a container of water. This checks if there is air in the lungs. And speaking of lungs, everything is ready to bring them here.
Oh, fuck that. Nope. Fuck you. No, we need to take our medicine. Dude, you need to do something. Nope. Nope. Give me 1 second. I gotta pause. Alright, so we are back. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. We didn't do anything without you, though. Don't worry. Alright.
Scalpel, scissors, syringe. Of course, such a study isn't without flaws.
Lady.
Air may have entered a newborn's airways during resuscitation attempts. Gases released during decomposition could also give a false result.
It's jiggly.
In this case, however, it's about something else. Namely,
Just seeing a light in there.
In the lungs.
Is that some kind of demon eye or something? Yeah.
To test for this, I have to place the lungs in a container of water and wait to see if they fall or if they will float on the surface.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to pick him up, buddy. I guess I have to click on the water bucket. And we're just throwing them in there. Alright.
Just as I assumed, the lungs collapsed easily.
Give me him back. Give me him back before something comes up behind me. Give me my lungs.
Fluid could have entered the lungs during panic attempts to catch breath underwater, but it could also be the result of bacterial infections or cancer.
I don't know which way to look.
Is needed.
I don't know where the hell they're coming from now.
I move on to dissecting the lungs of the deceased.
Oh, we're not even weighing this.
You can hear the distinct, very unpleasant crackling of the tissues being cut through.
Oh, we are not. Oh, there we go.
The parenchyma is remarkably pale, although small hemorrhagic foci and petechia are present on the...
Okay.
All right. Now, I will check the collected fluid under a microscope. If we find 20 diatoms on the slide, it can be considered drowning, and our result is not false positive due to the aperture still needs adjustment. The image is too dark. Oh, I'm finally starting to see something here. It's not a dirty lens, and perfect.
Okay. Go in for the zoom.
I won't even notice an army of diatoms from this distance. Great. This way I'll see if I'm dealing with a large concentration of these algae.
It looks like there's a lot of them in here.
As expected. In solution, the diatoms are clearly visible. There are smaller and larger clusters of them. There will definitely be more than 20 of them.
Alright, let's get out of here.
I'll make a note of all this. So far, this case looks pretty standard. It's clear from the beginning that it's drowning. Well, the procedure...
Was she pushed, or did she fall, though?
So, I move on to checking the other organs. I ligate the heart. Strongly developed putrefactic hemolysis of the organ can be seen at first glance. Apart from that, no signs of a heart attack or other heart disease.
Do we still have to weigh it and cut it? Or...
I move on to the next organ.
Nope.
This time, it's the liver. It's immediately apparent that the deceased didn't care for herself.
Cirrhosis.
The beginnings of cirrhosis are visible in some areas. I transfer the organ to a board and proceed to dissect.
Oh, always gotta chop open the liver, don't we?
The cross-section
Yummy.
clearly shows dilated veins and many small hemorrhagic foci. I must admit that this is quite a feat, considering the rather young age of the deceased. Harper enjoyed drinking so much that she might not have lasted a few more years.
Wow.
I move on to the stomach. I take a sample of the fluid for testing.
I need my needle then, don't I? Yummy.
Looks very turbid. I'll see what happens after spinning, but that's in a moment. Now, I carefully ligate the organ, then cut it off. It's enlarged, probably full of putrid gases.
Nice. Let's not cut it open then. Maybe.
I transfer it to the board and carefully open it,
Oh,
checking the contents.
great. Something's gonna pop out. Hopefully we don't gotta rip this lady's spine out. That's just nasty. I need to turn my mouse speed up.
One thing you'd never get used to is how much this desk smells.
Carefully slice and dice.
Okay.
There we go.
The stomach is full of fluid and unidentified organic matter, which is probably leftover food. So
Alright.
let's check the diatoms. Again, but in a centrifuge for a change. The problem with examining my old but trusted centrifuge. Ideal for all the fluid tests I need to perform during an autopsy.
Is it back on my desk? We didn't leave it over here last time we grabbed it? Oh. Some shit's gonna happen. That's probably the light I saw before. Which way do I look? Left, right? Alright. We're safe. She ain't sitting up again. Alright. We're gonna blow a fuse again. Bet. Bet.
Okay. This is one last little sample. Now, set.
I don't know what we're looking for. Diatoms. 35 minutes, 25%. Okay. Alright. Don't blow a fuse. I should probably get closer to the door in case she gets up. Alright, we didn't blow a damn fuse this time. But that.
Done. I'll run it directly into the chromatograph and run it against the data from the police. I'm certain the analysis will show similarities between the fluid and water in Chelsea's well.
Is that the thing in here? This thing? Yeah, okay. How many milliliters do we need?
Let me think.
3.
3 milliliters should be fine.
Okay. Move this down and then start sucking. I guess I could do that and then.
Okay.
Alright.
Now it's the chromatograph's turn.
Okay. Well. Oof.
Yes. The water sample matches the one provided by the police.
Positive. 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 Didn't test for any drugs.
Well, the results are quite clear. I was hoping it would be a more interesting case.
Me too, honestly. Me too.
More diatoms. Analysis indicates the same origin. Blah, blah, blah. There's little left to do. I'm going to check the airway. Interesting. Looks like there's something stuck in the trachea. I'm moving to the board for further inspection.
Okay. Well, he's just gonna reach his hand in and
I dissect the trachea and open the organ.
start chopping away, honestly.
Inside, I find a
Oh.
wedding ring. This is
9/13/1980.
Look at it. Based on the size, I can say that it's a woman's wedding ring. Quite standard from the outside. There's an engraving inside.
Yeah, we already saw it now.
What the fuck?
Oh, is that his
This is my
wife's?
ring. Alice's ring.
What is going on with this guy? We need our medicine.
But how did it? But this should be at home. I have it.
Where's my medicine?
At home. It's
Oh. Fuck you. God damn.
must have been nothing. Where are my meds?
They're
Jesus
right here.
Christ.
Calm down.
Hope these all make it go away.
The Black mirror thing.
I have to check the apartment. It can't be.
Dude, we're leaving the body just out like that? Like, I don't.
Mr. Ridley. Mr. Ridley!
What's all the ruckus?
I need to go home. Immediately.
What? Now?
I have to. Have you seen anyone here this morning? Anybody suspicious?
No, there was no one. Dorothy was, but only for a moment, then she left. What's wrong with you, Hammond?
Okay. Thanks.
What about the corpse?
I'll come back, I promise.
Damn, man, let's finish the corpse.
Jesus Christ!
This guy is losing his mind.
I have to check this out.
Either I'm losing it, or this morgue's got some secrets. That's all I gotta say. Luckily, OSHA hasn't came here and seen this setup.
Please be there.
Guessing it's in our box. Yeah.
It's not here.
It's not there.
It's not.
Wait, is it this?
I need to go.
Oh. Dude, you're gonna sound like fucking loony.
This is sick. Fuck.
He's gonna sound crazy.
Come on, Steven. Pick up the fucking phone.
Hey. What's up, man?
They took the ring.
What? What ring? What are you talking about?
They took the wedding ring. Alice's wedding ring.
One sec. You mean burglary? You said nothing was missing.
Yes, I know that. I don't know. I was jittery. Maybe I didn't.
Is he the killer?
I don't know, but
What do you think? What do you think, guys?
that's the worst of it.
Calm down, Jack. Breathe. What happened?
I found it in the trachea of the deceased I was working on. Do you understand? I pulled it out of a dead woman's trachea.
What?
I don't know what's going on. You think Red Pete wants revenge? He's playing with me. Huh? I knew it. I knew it from the beginning this was going to happen.
Yeah,
I
some
didn't make it up.
chubby fingers.
Jack, listen to me. Try to calm down. Don't leave the apartment. I'll be with you right away, okay? I'm on my way.
What sane person would do something like that? Fucking Ridley lets in whoever he likes as usual. What are you saying? Steven? Don't leave me, man. Come on. Fuck. Oh, God, what now?
Take your medicine.
Okay.
Put that at your desk.
I need a drink.
I think you need your pills, man.
Jesus. What's
Looks like some Jack.
going on?
Well, a twist off cap wouldn't pop. It's not a cork.
Just one sip more.
I think he's blacking out and chopping people up.
Jesus. Oh, God.
Damn, man, chill out. That would be freaky as hell, but
Yep. Oh, God.
oh, he just crashed out. There's probably someone else murdered now. Alright, guys. That will be the end of Chapter 2. We will be back with Chapter 3.
One day.